We did PR. So we got some exposure, and we got a call from basically Apple. So Steve Jobs wanted to meet with us. And we were really nervous.
So, I mean, let me break in here. This doesn't happen every day, right? I mean, there's a lot of students starting companies, but Steve Jobs isn't calling up. I mean, this is pretty remarkable.
Well, what happened, so the story was that my partner went to a fundraiser in Texas with one of the girls we were rooming with, and meet Steve Wynn, who's a casino mogul. At that point, he was 42. He was, doing really well, and he decided on the spot to give us $50,000 as an angel. What we're going to be building, how we're going to build our business, that was not interesting to him. He just wanted to know, you guys are smart guys, let me give you some money. So we got some money. We get a phone call from Apple, and it's basically, we get to meet Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and John Sculley was the president at the time. He's the one who displaced Jobs out of Apple and then ended up getting fired as well. And we were so nervous. Can you imagine? We're in college, and we're going to go and meet these guys. But the reason they want to meet with us is because what we built for the Apple II was so unusual and got a lot of press and was starting to sell, and we were starting to do well. They wanted to know more about us. Now, we were just two young kids, and so we decided to bring Steve Wynn with us to the meeting. And it was an absolute disaster.
Why?
Because he shows up and he's dropping names all over the place. Oh, my friend who runs Time Warner, my friend is. He says, where's the kid? To John Sculley, where's the kid? He said, what kid you're talking about? He said, Steve Jobs, where is he? Because he was not in the meeting. He was supposed to be there. I mean, it was just so awful. So we quickly pack up and leave that particular meeting with the president of Apple. And they were basically thinking of buying us. They wanted to buy us. And we were not sure what that really meant to buy us, because getting jobs at Apple and maybe who knows how much they would pay us, and it was still a small company. Then we meet with Steve Jobs, who's so bright and so eloquent, and you could tell he just had the vision, the mission of the company in his blood, whereas the executive team that we were meeting were just talking to us. Sculley and his team.
Yeah.
And he just was passionate. He showed us the Mac before it came out. And when we saw the Mac, we thought, it's either going to kill us or help us. We're not sure which one is going to happen. And we walk away from that whole day of meetings. It's an extraordinary day for us. It's really our coming out party. And Steve Wynn sits down with us in his private plane, he's a big plane, and says, you guys want to build a business or you want to sell out? Which one do you want to do? So we're 19 or 20 years old. He's like, you know what? We're going to start a business. Wrong decision. Because at that time, we had no idea what we were doing. The company did well and then started failing because the Mac came out. And once the Mac came out, no one was interested in the Apple II. That was pretty much dead. But, we learned our first lesson. So sell out, take the cash early.
Steve was giving you an opportunity. He knew this was coming.
He knew it was coming. He just wanted, I think he was interested in our talent pool.
Yeah.